What's going on? This is Brandon with BLysticProductions, back finally with another video. I'm actually getting ready to set up a bunch of future videos, and I wanted to get my audio straight. So during that process, I've been testing different mics and different basically settings and everything through the Rodecaster Pro 2, and I also picked up the Shure SM7B, just trying to take the audio up a level from my past videos or whatnot. Starting out, there was definitely some gain issues, but that was just me and the settings or whatnot. But beyond that, I just wanted to upgrade the mic as well. And over the last like week and a half or so, I just been testing out the audio and the settings and trying to get rid of some noise and things like that. So I decided that that would be a good video and I could share some of that process right now. And that's what this is. So this is completely non-technical. I don't want any like super producer engineers coming in like saying this is, if you got a solution, you can let me know, but don't just criticize or whatnot, because I'm really just still playing around with everything and I decided to share a little bit of that process. So I did get the SM7B, but I already had other mics like the Sennheiser MKE600, and that's what I'm using right now for this part. In a little bit, I'll put which mic I'm using in the at the bottom of the screen or something like that. But basically, for my video production and like stuff I do for clients, I already had some shotgun mics, the Sennheiser, as well as the Rode NTG 4 Plus, which is another good mic. You can get this mic to sound the same as that one, but this one had like a little less low end, but basically you can go in the EQ and just bump that up and it'll give it that full sound the same way. So both of those are cool. But this video is just comparing these two because this is in a return window and I really want to like it because, as you all know, you probably see everybody with it, all the radio shows and podcasts and YouTubers, streamers, Twitch, everybody uses it. But it really doesn't sound better than the shotgun mic to me. But we're about to put them up against each other so you can kind of make your own comparison. I'll do a track that's like, it does have preset set in here. That's why I say this isn't technical, but they'll have similar presets in here, just internal in the Rode, and then I'll do a track with like mixing in a DAW as far as how I would mix a video in post anyway. So I don't expect to not have to do any post work. But anyway, enough of that. Before we get into this, as always, please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate everybody that's been subscribing, even though for the last several months I haven't really posted. Um, I really had stuff all over the place and just haven't been in the vibe, but it's back now. I said that in the last video or two, but now it's back. I got the setup set up the way that I want it to be, and it's easy for me to come in and push a button and make videos now, so I think the productivity should jump from that. But anyway, did you hit the subscribe button yet? That's what we're waiting for. Hit subscribe, hit like, and comment whatever. I don't care. Just comment something, what you got to say, what you got to say on this video or just in general, and let's get to it. I did all that with this mic, but we'll just do the same thing for each one and go that way. So this is audio coming from the Sennheiser. I'm gonna get it a little closer. Also, this isn't scripted. This is cool because it can be like out of the frame while I'm shooting, so I don't have to have the mic in front of me, and that way I can move around and do my thing, and I think that would be like really useful. But it does sound better the closer that you can get it to you. It goes closer than that. I don't know what I'm doing. This thing wants to spring up though. Forget it. Anyway, that'll be about normal. This is audio coming from the Sennheiser MKE600. going through the Rodecaster Pro 2. I'm using a Monster XLR cable. It's a studio version. It was about $40. I did realize I had a lot more noise before with a cheaper like Cable Matters from Amazon. So I did learn in this process of testing that your mic cables do make a huge difference in sound quality. So you don't want to skip out on mic cables. Cheaper isn't better. If you spent so much money on interfaces and mics and all that, just spend that little bit more for the mic cable too, because you don't want to have that be the weakest link with everything. This is audio coming from the Shure SM7B, also hooked through the Rodecaster Pro 2. This one is using a Mogami Gold cable, which is like 60 bucks. But even with that, my whole dilemma with this process has been that this Shure mic has like a little hiss in the background. If you don't hear it through speakers, maybe if you put headphones on, you'll hear what I'm hearing, and I hear it as I'm talking. So that's really been like bugging me this whole past week, week and a half. Like I said, the whole time it's just been trying to get rid of that. When I was using the other cables, it was a lot more apparent and a lot more present. But even though it's a little bit less now, it's still there, and I just really don't want it to be there at all. It is something that could be touched up in post, and I'll do that during this process, but I just kind of expected a little bit more from this, especially since it's the standard and everything. Um, I know a lot of people probably want to jump to say that a cloud lifter is needed, but if you look at other videos or other YouTube videos, Rode actually added enough power in the preamps in the Rodecaster Pro 2 to where a cloud lifter isn't needed. And it does have plenty gain. It has more gain that I can put through it or whatnot. Right now it's at about 58 decibels. And it's hitting in the area that it should. Um, they actually did test, a lot of people did test to prove that Rode was right. If you put a cloud lifter on, you can lower the gain, but you still introduce a lot more noise. And we don't want that at all. Like this whole thing is trying to get rid of some noise. So yeah, this is the Shure SM7B's audio. And going back, this is the Sennheiser MKE600 audio again. Now, this will be the audio portion that I will put a little bit of mixing on in post. So once again, I really like the sound of this, but it does have a different sound distinctively from the Shure SM7B. So y'all gotta help me in the comment section to let me know what sounds better to you. I really will be looking forward to those comments to see, because I want that feedback and I want to provide the content that sounds best to you guys and the type of sound that you guys would want. I will have this mic posted up here and it'll be easy to move around, so I don't want it on the desk and getting vibrations from like hitting MPC pads and all that. But again, remember, this is the Sennheiser and this is the audio, and I'm just talking because I need some audio to test. So I'm rambling a little bit, but let's switch to the Shure. All right, so this is back to the Shure SM7B. This is the portion again that I will mix and post. So you should see that, and I'll put a note on the screen just to remind. Another thing with this is, of course, unlike the shotgun mic, you do have to be pretty close to it. I know I'm not that close now, so I know there's other people in the comments that probably want to say, hey, you got to kiss the mic. You got to be right up on it to really get that best sound. It does sound better that way, but this would realistically be the distance that I would want to use. And I've seen people get a good sound from this distance or further. But just to change up a little bit and show that it does give you that full, bigger radio broadcast sound when you get like a lot closer to the mic. I just don't want to be like having the mic this close to, I don't know. If it sounds better, I'll do it. Like it'll be on the arm. But yeah, this is the Shure SM7B, still going through the Rodecaster Pro 2. It sounds a lot better being this close, but at the same time, it still has a little hiss. I will say that being this close introduces more pops and things like that, and don't really want to put a additional pop filter in front of it, but it also still has that little hissing sound, and it's so annoying. But it's a little bit more masked, being that the audio is a little boosted this way. Again, I'm just rambling a little, and you can hear the gate on here. I need to change those settings a little bit. I am aware of that. Like when I take those breaths and whatnot, like pause. But you see, it's like a little choppy because the gate level is cutting off a little bit of that. So, anyway, like I said, I've just been messing around with it, making my own presets. It comes with a preset for the Shure SM7B. I use that too, but I don't know. I'm just still trying to figure this out. But back to the Sennheiser. All right, so back to the Sennheiser right now. That's the video for today. Other stuff and music and photography, all that stuff is coming. Yeah, I just really wanted to share this process because I've been sitting here so much doing this exact same thing and talking to myself. I decided to share that with you guys. Um, anyway, if you missed the thing at the beginning, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see more of. Let me know what you want to see less of. Yeah, tell your friends, tell their friends, tell them to tell everybody to check out Brandon's channel. If they ask who Brandon is, I don't know. Till next time, hold it down. Oh, in addition, I do have this blue baby bottle mic that I used to use all the time with a chaotic eyeball on it. Um, and the Rode. I could do like a shootout for multiple mics. Let me know if that'll be something that you want to see. But besides that, this one is over. Till next time, y'all hold it down.